last night, I finally finished everything on my to-do list except for finishing my rough draft of Outliving My Diagnosis, the last episode I posted. And I was like, you know what? I finally have the free time and the mental energy to play games and start streaming. I go to turn on my Xbox and it shorts out. It turns on for like a second and then it completely craps out. My Xbox dies. For a second, I was really sad and disappointed. I was like, what the hell? Now what am I gonna do? Am I not gonna be able to stream anymore? Da 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 da. But then my problem solving brain turned on and I was like, wait, I can literally just buy another Xbox. Let me trade this one in and get another one. Since the Xbox was broken, I wasn't able to trade it for any credits to go towards a new Xbox, but I did get to use my controller and I got like $18 off of my Xbox for that. I think I spent $170 something and I'm not too upset about it. I want to do my streaming. To me, this is an investment in my future. I'm not just trying to play video games. I am in a depressive episode. It hasn't been a lot of fun. I've had significantly less energy than what I'm used to. I'm also learning what people mean by seasonal depression because I used to be a vampire. I used to not want any light in any crevice of my space. I didn't want anyone to bother me. I kept myself in my room 24 hours a day and I didn't socialize with the outside world. I used to literally be a vampire, but I'm a very different person now and I love me some light. I love going outside. I like to spend a lot of my time outside, but right now it's cold. Right now it's gloomy. While being depressed, I think a big thing I've been trying to focus on are my important prioritized responsibilities because I can't have privileges without making sure my responsibilities are taken care of. I like being able to have an empty sink. I like having a clean apartment. I like being able to go to bed knowing that all of my stuff on my to-do list is done. It's just crazy because I have to recognize that when I have the freedom, I have the energy, I'm willing to do habits that are healthier for myself. But when I feel stressed, I want to do things that bring me comfort, and most times the things that now currently bring me comfort are actually really unhealthy and harmful towards me. One of the things I struggle with having borderline personality disorder, BPD, is having a favorite person. All my life, I've thought very little of myself. I've always been very self-deprecating, very negative, very pessimistic. I've hated myself, I've hated my life, I hated everyone, I hated the world, I hated literally every single part of the human experience, and I just wanted to die. I was always trying to find external sources that would give me value. I didn't think security was something I had to find myself and give myself. It was something I had to gain from others. I've done a pretty good job so far. I feel like I value myself in a way that I never valued myself, but I still don't value myself more than I value other things. You're gonna be disappointed in me because I'm disappointed in myself, but I did text my favorite person yesterday and I know I shouldn't have. Basically, it was me trying to take accountability in the message while also just acknowledging him and seeing if he wants to reconnect, which is so like, why? Like that's what I'm asking myself. That's what we're gonna talk about. I know nothing's gonna change. So why did I think texting him would change anything? What value was I hoping to extract from the message that I sent? I've been feeling good today. I've been in my own world today. I've been taking care of myself. I've been showing up for myself. I've been reading. I've been doing my video game stuff. I've been doing errands. When I show up for myself and I'm focusing on my life and my responsibilities, I feel so whole and I feel so reassured. I feel so loved. I feel so taken care of. It makes me feel like I actually have a sense of self. I'm me. I am my own person living my own life and I don't need these other people to be a part of my story for me to enjoy the story I'm experiencing. But I desperately need to value myself more than I value him. And right now I value him over myself. Why did I text him? What did I think I was gonna get from that? He's not even going to respond. I think I just need to break down and devalue my favorite person in a healthy way, not in like an idealization to devaluation way, but more of just seeing them as they are and seeing the situation for what it was and trying to get myself back to a sane way of thinking, because why have I been thinking about this so much the last few weeks? You know when you go to the movie theater and you walk out of watching a film and you feel like you have a whole new perspective on life and you're on this high and you're ready to make all these changes or think in different ways? That's how I feel right now. I had an impromptu girls' night with my neighbor Christina. We had some wine, we chatted, and then we watched a movie that she insisted I should watch. It's called He's Just Not That Into You. I think it was a great movie for me to watch because it really put things into perspective for me, and I'm able to now see from an outside perspective how I've been perceiving the entire situation at hand, or just how I perceive my romantic relationships, how I perceive my situationships. I have so much work I have to do on myself, and not even as in like I'm so broken and I need to fix myself, but more as I need to look internally more. I need to fix some of my beliefs. I need to look at my values and figure out what the fuck is going on. I think the reason that I've been willing to go against my morals so much is because I value sex. I'm lustful. I have so much lust inside of my fucking veins right now. I just know I want to do better. I can't keep going down this path. I can't keep thinking about him. I can't think about the lust. I've been thinking about sex so much. I've been watching so much porn recently. Someone needs to come fucking save me because I've never been a porn watcher. I don't watch porn. But suddenly, oh, all I care about is X videos and watching the same video over and over again because it reminds me of him. My sense of self no longer needs to be tied to a man. It doesn't need to be tied to a favorite person. I don't need someone else to fulfill me. Now, do I hope to find a partner one day that can fulfill me and make me happy in the ways that I can myself? 100%. But that's not where we are right now. And I need to focus on my own dreams. I need to focus on my own goals. I can't let lust get in the way of my own goals because I know how much I can accomplish. And do you know how much I'm going to keep diminishing my own potential by doing things that are harmful to other people and selfish? I can't get anywhere I want to go by being selfish in the ways I'm being selfish. I'm sitting here making decisions based on my old belief systems and my old habits and behaviors, and I'm just continuing the cycle in a way that I'm conscious of it now. I can't hide behind lack of awareness. I can't hide behind ignorance. I want to move forward, and I don't know what it is about this feeling when it comes to a situationship or a favorite person. It feels like I have to stay loyal to them. Like they're not mine and they're never going to choose me, but I still have to continuously choose them over myself. I can't go find another person that will fulfill me, or I can't hook up with someone if I wanted to, because what if they come back? What if they choose me one day and I have to tell them that I'm tainted and they weren't the last person that I was with? I just get so in my head. I don't know what he thinks about me. I don't know what he feels about me, and I desperately want to know because maybe the information will change something. Someone could love you and still not choose you. Someone could like you and still not choose you. Someone could want you more than anything in the entire world and they still can't choose you. He's Just Not That Into You was a really great movie, and I think it just reinforced a lot of the lessons I'm trying to learn right now, and I'm thankful that Christina showed it to me. And I still have feelings. I still have all of these annoying thoughts in my head. I still feel lustful, if you will, but I'm just gonna do better about how I take action. And I'm not perfect, but I want to try. I want to have self-worth. I want to have self-respect. I want to be the kind of person that is respectable. I was live on TikTok earlier and I was looking through my YouTube comments on my laptop, and I saw that there was this comment of someone saying they were sorry that Barn Guy did this to me. And so I instinctively was about to go into my whole spiel about how, no, I need to take accountability. I put myself in that situation. There's no reason to feel sorry for me. But then I stopped myself and I actually thought about it for a second, and I was like, wait, I know I want to value myself more. And so I'm trying to evaluate situations from a different perspective. I admire my ability to be understanding and empathetic towards people who have hurt me, because that gives me the opportunity to live a life without a bunch of hate in my heart and resentment, because I understand that they're humans. I understand that I've also made mistakes, but I also think that I'm not really considering myself as much as I should. I feel like I should be a little more angry. Barn Guy did disrespect me. I had multiple conversations with him about how I felt like it was best for us to no longer sleep together and to just be friends, and then he would sweet talk his way back into my pants an hour later. Still, I had to take accountability, but still he did disrespect me and disregarded all of the things I said. I want to be more frustrated. I want to be more angry. I feel like anger is an emotion that protects us because it's a warning sign that you might be disrespected or someone's harming you or someone's mistreating you. I feel like throughout these entire situations, when it happened with Barn Guy, when it happened with my old coworker, my favorite person, I constantly was trying to protect them. With the whole coworker situation, I literally lied to people, and I don't like lying, but I lied to people about the situation. I lied to people about what had happened because I was trying to protect him. I am my own responsibility. It is my responsibility to protect myself. It's a responsibility for me to protect the life that I've built for myself, and I jeopardized that by putting myself in that situation. I just want to be less tolerable of these behaviors and be more aware of when someone's taking advantage of my kindness, whether it's something they're maliciously doing consciously or something they're subconsciously doing because they don't know any better. I want to be kind. I want to be understanding. I want to be empathetic, but I no longer want my understanding to come in the form of tolerance. I don't need to tolerate your behavior simply because I understand it. I can't protect people from their own actions. I can't protect people from their own avoidance. I need to protect myself. I need to be better with where I'm putting my energy and where I'm putting my own respect, because I need to stop respecting people and considering people that aren't respecting me and considering me. I am beyond exhausted. It's been a couple days since I filmed a clip because I have just been so busy and I have not had the time nor the energy to sit down and record how I feel or what I'm thinking. I did my first mechanic job and it went really well. John was very patient. He was very understanding. He was going over all of the tools with me. We changed all of my rotors. We changed my front and rear brake pads. They didn't even need to be changed, but I'm thankful for the experience, and now I don't have to worry about it for a while, so it's okay. I'm excited to continue learning more about cars because my next lesson lesson is going to be an oil change, which I'm going to be doing this coming Wednesday. Our family mechanic John has just really inspired me, and I want to help people the way he's been able to help us. He's such a knowledgeable mechanic, and the services he provides are so inexpensive, and it's just helped us out a lot. It's helped me a lot. He revamped my entire car before I went out on the road. He's done so much maintenance on Brenda, and so I am just infinitely thankful for him, and I want to learn the skills so that way I can pass it on to others. I want to be able to help others without charging them an arm and a leg. Emma came in town for my birthday. It was such an amazing trip. It was so nice seeing Emma. We were able to reconnect for the first time in like half a year. I had a relatively good birthday. The day didn't turn out the way I was expecting, but I also think I've gotten better at going with the flow and accepting things for how they are instead of what we wanted them to be. Emma had to study and do some schoolwork for part of the day, and no one showed up to my birthday bonfire, but just my perspective helped me stay in a good place and a good mindset. I was able to spend time with myself, listen to music. I was able to take some edibles, and I made us some good food, and I am very fulfilled with the trip in general, so I'm very thankful Emma was able to come up. I can't believe I'm 23 now. I've rotated the sun 23 times, and now I'm on my 24th rotation. I'm thankful to still be here, and I think that's something to celebrate just in general, so that's what my birthday means to me, and I'm very, very happy to be here. Emma and I talked a lot, and we discussed so many different things, and I really just honed in on the lessons I've been trying to learn about priorities and responsibilities. In life, there's the positive, the negative, and the neutral. Discomfort is a natural part of life, and comfort is a natural part of life, and they can be positive and negative, and there could be a neutral side to it. Recently, I've been trying to practice the lesson I've been learning about responsibilities and keeping up with my responsibilities, valuing my responsibilities more than valuing the comfort of avoiding my responsibilities. I have found that whenever I choose discomfort, maybe doing the dishes instead of laying in bed, doing the laundry before getting on my game, actually leads to the consequence of comfort because I feel more comfortable knowing it got done. But whenever I choose comfort and I choose to lay in bed longer, or I choose to go on my game before my responsibilities are done, discomfort ends up being a consequence. Em and I also talked about our favorite person attachments because we both have BPD and we both have struggled with favorite persons. When I have a favorite person, I feel like I'm put in a position where it's more comfortable for me to avoid my responsibilities. I have something else to give all of my attention to. I have something else to give all of my focus. Going after my dreams, going after my goals, becoming a better person, constantly advancing, constantly learning, it takes a lot of effort. Every single time I choose comfort and avoidance, it just teaches my brain that there is a sense of comfort and avoidance, even though all it does is lead to discomfort and a lack or loss of privilege. Because again, if you don't do your responsibilities, you lose your privileges. And growing up, I never wanted to take on a whole bunch of responsibilities because I knew I couldn't even be responsible for myself. But as an adult now, I know I want to take on more responsibilities because I like the privileges I have in my life. I love everything I have. I love my home. It's a privilege. Guess what? If I don't take care of my responsibilities, aka showing up to work, aka making money, aka paying rent, I can't have this privilege. So I have to show up for myself. I have to be responsible, and I choose my responsibilities. I'm not going to let the pressure of other people tell me what I should be responsible for. No, fuck you. I am responsible for myself, and I have to protect myself. I have to take care of myself. I have to take this responsibility very seriously. And that doesn't mean I'm perfect, and it doesn't mean I'm not going to make mistakes, but it does mean that I have to do better than I did yesterday and just try to continue doing better every day that I have going forward. I've been streaming more often, and that's been going really well. It's always been my dream to be able to play Minecraft or Call of Duty and build community through my live streams, and I'm currently in an era of my life where I'm finally making that happen. I figured out how to do all of this stuff on my Xbox, and it's just been going well, and I feel very fulfilled with the path that I'm on right now. I'm going to be taking 3 weeks off of work to prioritize my content for a little while just to get back in the routine, because the last year I have been prioritizing comfort in a way that my nervous system has always really needed. I needed to experience a reality where I was focusing on myself, making connections, focusing on friendships. I was doing something other than just staying in my room posting videos online for once, and that was something that was really valuable and important for me to do just for that time period. So I want to rebuild my relationship with social media and making content, and I want to prioritize that. So I'll be taking the last week of February, which is in like 2 weeks I think, and the first 2 weeks of March. I will be working on the weekends. I was going to take a 3 weeks leave of absence, but my manager was like, you can actually just work on the weekends if you want, and I was like, sure. So I'll still be working on the weekends, but throughout the week I'll have a lot of time to edit, film, and stream, which is something that I really value, and that's what I want to do for my future, and I have to make an investment in myself. I just know I just want a little bit of time to invest in my dreams, and then I can go back to work and continue investing in my dreams, but at least I'm reinvested. I've been very invested in my sense of self, my comfort, my community, my connections. So right now I want to get reconnected and focus on my dreams and my goals. So we're going to be doing that, and I'm very excited. But I think it's best if I leave the video here. I am so sleepy. I'm probably going to go get food because I don't have the energy to make food right now. My body is begging for rest and I want to give it to her. If you haven't already, make sure to join the community Discord. It is Healing Haven on Discord, or you can join through the link in my Instagram bio. It's a great place to be, and I hope to see you there soon. If you learned absolutely nothing from this video, I do humbly apologize, but please leave this video knowing that you are sexy, you are valid, and you are so loved, and I will see you in the next video.
Hope you like my videos. Is there anything else I'm supposed to say as a YouTuber?